Do you feel protected by black men?
No. In fact, I feel the exact opposite. If anything, I feel like I'm more in danger when I'm around black men than anything. There are a lot of emotions that come to mind when I think about black men, but the last thing I feel is a sense of safety. And even with the nice ones and the good ones, even they turn out to be predatory. So, no. The only people I feel protected by within the black community are black women.
What was that last part?
In the black community are black women. Only people I feel protected by within the black community are black women.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
God?
shit. Seriously?
Okay. Alright, everybody. Alright. Hey. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I know. Alright? We're gonna handle this like men. Alright? Jesus. I know. What she said was I know. I understand that, everybody. Let's handle this like civilized, mature adults here. Alright? She says that if anything, she feels endangered by black men, the good and the bad, right? The ones who are quote unquote conscious and the ones who are hood, anybody, right? Any black man for that matter. Not everybody, because they got to emphasize, not everybody, but 9 out of 10 of the time. It's strange to me though, because when I'm around other black people, I don't feel endangered. I don't have that type of trauma to feel endangered by any black man or woman. And there are some red pill men out here, and there was a lot of black women that were trying to downplay some of the things that red pill men would say, or some of the things that some black men would say concerning how they have experienced things by black women. And when they emphasize on how they felt concerning their personal experience and their emotional trauma, they either would say, oh, you must be gay, oh, you must like dingling, you hate women, all this type of stuff. All because he emphasized of how he has personal trauma with black women and how he don't particularly trust black women. Now, is he in the right for generalizing black women? No. But at the same time, you can't be out here generalizing black men because of how you personally feel or what you have personally went through. That's not how the game works. You can't be pointing your finger at Kevin Samuels and other red pill men who are influenced by Kevin Samuels, and they go along with this narrative about how they feel about black women. And you feel the type of way, but at the same time, you want to try and claim that you've been on the front line, you've been holding it down, you're the first soldier on the battlefield, all this type of stuff, because you're a black woman, baby. Not to mention that every major organization or any major movement that was instilled to produce productivity for black people were created by black men. Marcus Garvey, Elijah Muhammad, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, Kwame Ture, Malcolm X. The list goes on and on and on. So to say that, there's a narrative where they say that black men have never been for black women. There's a narrative out there also that black men have never been there to protect black women, never been there to uplift black women. And yet you will have these simpletons out here wearing the black woman this and the black woman that on their shirts. 90% of everything they post on their page concerns uplifting a black woman or uplifting black women in general. I even have somebody that I know where she has come to a particular conclusion at this state in her life that she can't trust black men, she don't love black men, or she don't feel affection from black men. But at the same time, if you're entertaining the wrong type of men and you keep entertaining the wrong type of men, you can't generalize black men off of 4 to 5 Negroes that you've met up and down the street. I don't know how you can feel more protected by black women than by black men. That is beyond me. You're over here, and at this point, you're not a black supremacist. You're a black woman supremacist.
Body should be afforded the luxury of not working. It should be black women. I had to turn off the comments because y'all was doing too much. This is a safe space for black women to be whoever they want to be and to feel however they want to feel. Malcolm X said it best. The most disrespected, unprotected, most neglected person in America is the black woman. So by that same logic, if anyone should be afforded the luxury of not working, it should be the most hardworking, most educated, most resilient, and most unprotected person in America. Like, what don't y'all understand about it?
It's at this point you don't feel protected by your own people, but you'll put your own set of women on this pedestal. And yet, do y'all have fathers? Do y'all have brothers? Do y'all have uncles? Y'all don't feel protected by them. And if you don't feel protected by them, then you may have some deeper issues than just black men.